What's up, Evil Dead fans? I'm just making a quick video. Just gonna give you guys a tip on how to making your flat top chainsaw or your work shed chainsaw. I'm gonna try to keep the glare down as well, and I'm gonna put a debate to rest. Was there a metal chainsaw in Evil Dead 2? Okay, first and foremost on the debate, let's talk about the unaltered chainsaw that Annie and all them see on the floor when they walk in and see Ash for the first time. That one was not cut up. It looked like an original Homelight XL. Okay, we see it from this side here with a handle in it. And this side is plastic because it has a hard plastic handle. Only plastic chainsaw bodies have a hard plastic handle. Metal chainsaw bodies do not. And you'll see this on it as well. Metal chainsaws do not attach or have their handle attached this way. Only hard plastic ones. The hard plastic ones attach in like a bowl or a cuff, and their pattern for their screws to hold them in come at an angle. Now, when it comes to the metal bodies, they have more of like a peg that pops up and has a metal handle that goes over the peg and does not insert in a cup, but over the peg, and has a bolt through the bottom. And you do see this version of that side on that unaltered chainsaw. But if you remember, when you look at that unaltered chainsaw, you will notice there's some metal worn down here. And also, there was one thing I took a really close look at, and I noticed it was missing. This body line. Now, this body line is only on hard plastic handles, or not handles, hard plastic chainsaws. This body line is not on metal chainsaws, and that is missing. So that tells me what they did is they took a metal housing and stuck a plastic housing on the other side, which you can reverse them to either one. There's no threads in these things. The other side, this one has all the threads. So if this was metal, and I had this plastic side, I could put it together as long as I still have the screws for the metal body. So the left side of the housing with the pull string, that is plastic. And the other side of the housing, the main housing, was metal on that specific chainsaw. So you can kind of say that there was a metal chainsaw, but not really. Now, this leaves the question of, were any of Ash's chainsaw hands in Evil Dead 2 metal? And the answer is no, they were not. If you remember the scene where Ash is putting the chainsaw bar into the flat top body, you will see and notice there is some metallic wear here. That was just paint, and this is the reason why. These two bolt holes are present on that body. Metal bodies do not have holes or bolts for guards. They do not have that at all. Only plastic bodies have that. So that tells me that body specifically was plastic. And on all of them, they all have the hard plastic handle, and they all have the front body line. So if anybody says that any of Ash's chainsaw hands were metal, they were wrong. I will put the proof at the end. I will show pictures of what I'm talking about, and even got arrows pointing out to it. And also another thing, the toggle switch. This is the tip if you're building this to make it more screen accurate. The toggle switch isn't the larger, longer toggle switch from Ash vs. Evil Dead or Army of Darkness, and it is not the original Homelight toggle switch. It's actually a round-tipped or a ball-tipped toggle switch. Ball-tipped toggle switches basically come up sometimes from a pyramid shape up to a point and have a ball on it, or sometimes have just like a bar with a ball on it. If you go and decide to change your chainsaw, like it's already done and you already have a toggle switch on there, if you're using the original Homelight or one of these aftermarket ones like this, make sure if you get one of those ball tip ones, make sure it is universal. They're only a couple bucks from a hardware store, and if they are universal, they should fit right into the hole that this is in, or the normal Homelight XL one is in. That's why it's universal. You shouldn't have to drill. You should just be able to pop the old one out and put the new one in. And I will show you guys at the end of the video that as well. And the reason why I'm making this video is Chris Pollock, he actually contacted me, and he's making the most screen accurate flat top chainsaw that's being made that I've ever seen. So we go over certain details. He informs me of things that he's seen. I inform him of things that I've seen, and it's really interesting to talk to him about it. And I want to thank Chris again for sharing a lot of information with me, because I haven't done as much research on the flat top that he has, and just as of late, because of him, I'm really getting into it and really checking it out. So there's some tips for you guys, and to put that whole debate to rest. That yes, there somewhat was a metal chainsaw. It was just that right side of the housing on the unaltered chainsaw that was on the floor when Annie and them came in and met, or saw Ash for the first time. So I hope this has helped you guys out. I do got some Christmas stuff I want to show you that some people have sent me. I will do that on a future video more towards Christmas. And I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas and a great day. And keep on building. If you guys need anything else from me, just let me know in the comments, or you can find me on the Knights of Samaria, the Fans of Ash Williams versus the Evil Dead Facebook page. So until next time, you guys stay groovy.